Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to another Friday Favorites and Flops. I can't believe it's the end of another week. And I can't believe that we are in March. It's March. That is nuts. I hope you guys all had a really fantastic, productive week. I had a pretty good week myself. I did have a migraine on Tuesday, and I take a medication called sumatriptan. I think that's how you say it. But it helps to relieve some of the symptoms of my migraine, but it also knocks me on my butt and it makes me feel really hungover after I sleep the migraine off. And so I kind of feel like I lost a day this week, which makes this week a little bit nuts because Stella turned 7 on Thursday, yesterday. And oh my gosh, I can't believe she's 7. It blows my mind. So many of you have been with me since before Stella or came on board when I was pregnant with her and then kind of disappeared off of YouTube for a little while. But yeah, a lot of you have seen her grow up, and it's just crazy that she went from being this tiny little baby that I used to periodically bring into videos, and now she's like this huge kid. She's super tall. And she's so smart and so funny, and I just adore her. Don't get me wrong, she gives me a run for my money. She's not an easy kid, but she is the best kid around, and she's absolutely adorable, and I can't believe she's 7. But we're having a party for her tomorrow, so losing Tuesday meant that the rest of the week was a little bit more hectic trying to get together her party supplies and favors because I kind of left it all until the last minute. So I've been running around all week trying to get everything together because we're hosting it here at our house this year. So anyway, that's been my week. Hopefully yours was not quite as hectic as mine. So yeah, we're throwing a party for her tomorrow, and I'll try to post a picture on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, the information is always in the description box down below. Okay, I have stuff to share with you guys. I have to admit that I'm a little bit bored with the makeup in my everyday makeup drawer. So probably either today or maybe tomorrow morning, if I have time, I will probably record a new shop my stash type video to switch the makeup out because I've had this stuff for a few weeks now, and I'm kind of over some of it, so it's time to switch things up. But let's get started with the favorites from this week, and I'm gonna start with hair care. So by the way, thank you guys for all of your really sweet comments on last Friday's video. I went through and said thank you to the first round of people, but you guys were so sweet with your compliments on my haircut. I know a lot of you prefer when I have my hair shorter, and I am much more happy with it this week. I think I usually just need a week for the haircut to settle before I am yes, this was a good decision. I do like my hair shorter as well. I do agree that it makes it look a lot thicker. It is much easier to style. It actually has a style now, although today I really didn't do much with it. I didn't even use this product, which if I'm recording a Friday Favorites, I should probably use the products so that you guys can see them in action. But all of this week, I've been doing my hair pretty religiously. And you guys know that I like big, voluminous hair, but I have very fine, thin hair, as you can see right now. Today, I actually just have my Ghost Oil mixed with the Pureology hair beautifier, the leave-in treatment that I like from them. And then I blow-dried my hair. So that is my hair today. But the NeuroStyle Lift Heat Control Volume Foam from Paul Mitchell is the mousse that I've gone back to using, and I really like this product a lot, you guys. The only thing is, ooh, that was loud probably. The only thing is that the last 1 or 2 uses in the bottle, it comes out really kind of watery, so I feel like there's a little bit of waste with it, but it's I feel like the price point is still okay, and I will definitely be repurchasing it. And who knows, maybe that was just a issue with my first bottle, because this is, I did have 2 bottles of it because there was a buy 2 get 1 free from Paul Mitchell at Ulta. This was a couple months ago. But Anyway, I really like this a lot. I feel like it gives me a lot of volume in my hair, and I feel like it gives a little bit of control, but it doesn't leave my hair crunchy or dry feeling. In fact, it leaves it really soft feeling. This does have some heat protection in it, which is also nice. I do blow dry my hair every single day because I wash it every single day. And I feel like this has definitely helped to protect my hair. So I am a fan of this. I see myself repurchasing this. And if you've never tried it, I definitely recommend it. It also has a really nice scent to it. I know not everyone cares about the smell of things. I do. I think this smells really good. All right, skincare wise. Okay. On the days when I am not using my Drunk Elephant retinol, which I did the in-depth review of that last week. If you missed it, I'll try to remember to link that down below. But when I'm using the Drunk Elephant on those nights, that's all that I use. So I wash my face, I use my toner, and then I put on the Drunk Elephant. Sometimes I will put on this oil, but only about an hour after I've applied the Drunk Elephant. And that's usually it for skincare. I won't even use a moisturizer necessarily. But on the other days, I have been using this pretty consistently for the last couple weeks actually. And I'm really liking the combination together, and I actually do mix them together in the palm of my hand. This is the Paula's Choice Resist Daily Smoothing Treatment 5% AHA. This is a glycolic acid. This before for me has always just been a great maintenance product because I also use the Paula's Choice 10% resurfacing treatment, which is obviously a higher percentage glycolic acid. But this one is just really nice for maintaining the results from the 10%, if that makes sense. But I have this in my skincare panning challenge, and you guys know how much I love this product. This is what got rid of all of my blackheads. It took time. But it did eventually get rid of all of the blackheads on my face. This is the Resist BHA 9 from Paula's Choice. It is a 9% salicylic acid. I really love this product a lot, and I use it now to obviously maintain a clear complexion. It also helps with sebaceous like filaments. So because I had the blackheads, I do have some enlarged pore issues, which I am treating with niacinamide. That has made a huge difference as well. You've heard me talk about niacinamide a lot. It really was a life-changing ingredient for me, as was this. But this helps to keep those sebaceous filaments at bay. So when you have enlarged pores, you know, your oil production is usually a little bit more aggressive. So your pores can get some gunk in there. They're not blackheads, but this helps to dissolve that oil and keeps the pores completely clear for me. And I love these two together. I feel like it's a really nice custom blend. I don't get dried out, but I do typically use a moisturizer or an oil after using this. I do leave this on my skin, just like with the retinol, for at least a solid half hour to an hour before adding anything on top, just so that this really has a chance to go into my skin. So that can draw my skincare routine out sometimes at night, but I usually start washing my face around 7, and you know, Craig and I are in bed by 9, like watching TV shows and stuff. So I have some time to go back into the bathroom and apply my other products. But anyway, love these two together. I wanted to mention that they're both Paula's Choice products. And then my very last step, like right before going to bed, has been using this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cannabis and Oat Dry Oil. There we go. I did do a dedicated video to this past Monday. And I think already mentioned it in a Friday favorites, either last Friday or the Friday before, but I'm still really enjoying this product, you guys. It is a really nice dry oil that absorbs very, very quickly into the skin. If you normally don't like oils because you don't like the feel of oil on your skin, this is not that type of oil. It just like sinks into the skin. It's kind of crazy, actually. If you don't normally like oils, I would suggest testing this one out. It's 30 bucks. I will link it down below. I will link everything down below. I think it's worth a try if you're normally not an oil person. So, and go read up about the benefits of cannabis oil in skincare. It's not just good for your insides. It can also do some good things for your skin. So check that out. All right, body care, because we have had snow again. The air has just been really dry here. We've had some crazy weather over the last few weeks. So I have come up with a little concoction that has left my legs feeling super hydrated and moisturized. This is the Acure Marula and Argan Dry Oil Body Spray in the coconut scent. So this does have a fragrance to it. It's not very strong at all, but it's lovely. It's just very light and refreshing. And it is a dry oil, so it absorbs very quickly into the skin. But I've been taking scoops of my beloved, oh God, I love this, Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. And then I've been, because this has a spray bottle to it. I wish it was like a pump, but not like this, not a spray. I don't want it to spray out. That's what I'm having a problem with. But anyway, I will put the Sol de Janeiro in the palm of my hands, and then I've been spraying this into the Sol de Janeiro and mixing them together. First off, the two fragrances combine beautifully to make a heavenly scent. But this kind of amps up the moisturization benefits of the Sol de Janeiro even more. I find that pretty hydrating for me just in general. It's a great hydrator, but this definitely has bumped it up. So this has, besides the marula and argan oil in here, this also has sea buckthorn, sandalwood, and vitamin E. And it smells like $1,000,000, you guys. This smells so good. I like Acure as a brand in general. I don't know if you can find this particular product at Target. Acure is sold at Target, but I will link where I got this down below. So, but yeah, that's a great combination. Let's talk some makeup. I'm pretty bored with my makeup right now. I definitely need to switch out my everyday makeup drawer, and I will get to that. I need to probably actually record that either later on today or possibly tomorrow morning before the party. We'll see. But I have been pretty bored with using a lot of the same things over and over again. In terms of eyeshadow palettes, I am not bored with my two new favorites, which are the Viseart Liaison and the Marc Jacobs Stiletto. Still love these. In fact, these will probably end up staying out for the next go around. It's not eyeshadow that I'm bored with, it's a lot of other things. But this week I've been trying to focus on using something other than just the Liaison, but I have still been using this and loving it. In fact, this is what I have on my eyes today. I just have this shade right here in the crease. I have this on the lid, and then I have this as my liner, and that's all that I have here. And I just love it. It's so easy. It just looks polished and pretty, and it's just, you guys know how I feel about the formula. I love this. If you don't have this yet and you want it, I can only tell you good things about it. But I mean, obviously don't buy it if you don't need another eyeshadow palette, but it's a beautiful purple eyeshadow palette, and if you love purples like I do, that is a must. But I've also been forcing myself to use some of my other eyeshadows, which has been hard. But I've been trying to use some of the Soft Glam, which is a nice eyeshadow palette for sure. But yeah, it's good. It is good, but it's not as amazing as the other two that I just mentioned. So I don't see myself getting rid of this one anytime soon. But I did enjoy using some of the shades in here this week, mostly this Dusty Rose right here. And I actually mixed, this was an interesting combination on my eyes, the Dusty Rose with the Burnt Orange. You would not think to maybe pair these two together, but I literally just dipped in both and used that in my crease, and that was kind of an interesting combination. And then I used the Tempera, there we go, on my lid a couple days. And then I also used the Rose Pink on my lid as well, which is this guy right here. But yeah, just mixing these two together and then one of these on the lid was a very pretty combination. So yeah, I still am enjoying this palette. I don't see myself getting rid of it, but I've just been so enthralled with these other two that it's been hard to like pull myself away from those. And eventually I will. But who knows? We'll see if I can pull myself away enough to talk about something else next week that has maybe been in my collection a little bit longer. Okay, I got a random PR package from Wander Beauty, and they sent me their Mile High Club volume. and Length mascara. So this is brand new for them. You know that I love their other mascara. Comes in a similar package with the tube. What I like about this tube packaging, it is very easy to get quite a bit more of the product onto the wand. So you can kind of squeeze it at the bottom and you can feel the brush in there and you can coat that brush a little bit more. But this is the brush here. It is a natural bristle. They are shorter bristles. This is really great for separating my lashes. This is really great for adding length to my lashes. It's not the best volumizing formula though, which was kind of funny because it is supposed to be specifically a volume and lengthening mascara. Volume, I really have to build this up for multiple coats. So this right here is 3 coats, and that is the, hopefully you guys can see my lashes. That's the volume that I got after 3 coats. But what I really like about this is it's lengthening without being too watery or runny. And it's a good amount of length. So would I recommend this? I think if you like length, you would probably really like this mascara, but if you're a volume seeker, you do have to build this up a little bit more. So I don't see myself repurchasing this. I would repurchase the other Wander Beauty mascara in a heartbeat, for sure. But this one, I think is good for length, and length is not normally my thing, which is why I'm not giving it like glowing like yes. But I do realize there are people out there who value length over volume. And if you're one of those people, this would be a good one for you to try for sure. So a big thanks to Wander Beauty for sending this out so I could try it. Blush, I've been using this again this week. It's the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush from Buxom and Dolly. There's another one that I want. Is it the Mykonos? It's the peach one. It's the peach one. I need to pick it up. I will link this down below. I think you can only get this at Sephora now. I bought mine at Ulta, but I want to say it's not available at Ulta anymore. Or maybe just the gloss is not available at Ulta anymore. But anyway, this. If you have not tried this formula yet and you have trouble getting your blush to stay put because you have oily skin, try this. There really is some kind of primer infused in here that keeps it on my face looking beautiful all day long. This one is particularly pigmented, so don't go in there like just, you know, putting it on like a crazy person. You're gonna look like a clown. Light touches that suffices with this for sure. And then for lips this week, I have been focusing on using this Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in meringue. That's what I have. Oh no, it's been on the corner of my mouth. Man, I didn't even think to check that. Have you guys been staring at the lipstick on the corner of my mouth? One thing that I will say about this gloss that I'm going to tell you guys about, I really like this gloss. So this is the combination that was collecting on the corner of my mouth today. I used a little bit too much of this and it caused this to travel. But the Amuse Bouche lipstick in meringue just by itself is very pretty. It's just a kind of basic pink. Give you guys a swatch because the color does change just a little bit with the gloss over top. So it's just a nice neutral pink. It's nothing fancy, but I do really like having some gloss and shine over it. So I've been using the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip and Here's to You. These are a really nice combination together. So it just kind of, it makes this shiny, this is kind of a satin finish by itself. And I like a little bit more shine to it. So I'm trying to have it on my list. The only thing is that I find for whatever reason, and this is one of the few glosses that does this on me, this makes things travel, like almost like it makes my mouth really slick, and I will have lipstick that collects on the corners. So I have to be careful with this. I think going forward, I might just, and I don't have much of this left. I've used it pretty consistently. I'm down to here already with this. I think I'm just gonna finish the rest of this off with just using it on its own because it is a little bit of a traveler. That's the only thing, but it is such a pretty shiny like topper for a lot of other lipsticks. I can tell you this does not travel on me. I've just been wearing this by itself this week as well. I hope this is available by itself because I got this in a kit over the holidays. It's the Laura Geller Nude Kisses Lip Hugging Gloss in Peach Please. I believe this is available on its own. If the holiday kit is still available, I'll see if I can link that because that was a great deal. But if it's not, I believe you can get this by itself. But this is fantastic. This does not travel on me at all. So yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of mad that I didn't even think to like check that. I'm not re-recording this video. You guys, I am not that girl. I don't care that much. Sorry. Don't over-apply this is the moral of that story. Let me be the lesson to you all so that you don't get caught in a meeting with lip gloss all over your face. All right, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a really fantastic weekend. I have some errands to run, so I'm gonna go do those, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.